Hey guys, what's going on? Danny AR10 here, and I have a little bit of a review for you guys on the new Wrapsol Ultra. And if you guys remember, if you go back in my videos, I did a review and an installation of the original Wrapsol, which was a full body skin for the iPhone 3G, 3GS, and it had a matte finish to the back, which made it a kind of original, and it was very easy to install. I reached out to Wrapsol and asked them about the new Wrapsol Ultra, which is their new protective line, which are a clear back, not matte, but they claim to provide 6-foot drop protection. It's a thicker material, prevents dents, scratches, and falls. And it is a full body skin as well. And they got back to me and said, we'd love to send you one for review purposes. Check it out. Should have got here yesterday, but I made a mistake with the address, the house number, and they fixed it and sent it back out today. And here it is. I tried doing a installation video and I did record it, but it didn't go as well as I thought it would, and I'll get into that once I get into the review here. So once you get the package, you open it up. It brings a couple things. First, you get of course front and back skins, which usually come in here. Instructions, kind of detail. I mean, they go into detail as far as, you know, how the application goes if you've never really installed a full body skin before. Comes with a microfiber cloth, which I already have another one because I still have the original ones from the original Wrapsol that I bought, and a rubber squeegee. This is what confused me at first, because usually here it brings one of these. They usually goes right in here, but this did not bring this. This is one that I had from the prior review that I did on the original Wrapsol. It says here, dry fit application, no solution needed. I had no idea that this was a dry install until I saw that. Now, upon trying to install it, when I first tried applying it to the back of the phone itself, I saw it was kind of tacky, and I kind of got scared and tried not to do it that way. So I did it dry. I did it wet. I sprayed some of the solution on it, applied it wet, and maybe I shouldn't have. It took a little while longer for it to dry up and tack down, and I guess that was their intention, to apply it dry so that it tacks down easier, the corners tack down easier, and you don't get anything under the skin itself. I'll show you now the finished product in a second. And for what it was, and for the fact that I didn't do it right the first time and then went back, cleaned it off, did it right the second time, it came out pretty good, guys. So usually you should bring one of those, but no, this is a dry installation for front and back. You know, do not need any solution to apply this skin. So let me get this out of the way. Comes in a very slim packaging, comes just like this with the packing label and everything on it. Straight from FedEx. Very fast shipping, got it in a couple days. And the final product solution, here it is. Has some fingerprints on it. Let me clean those off, because of course, a naked iPhone is always going to be a fingerprint magnet. And you can see, I'm going to zoom in on there a little bit more for you guys so you guys can get an idea. Considering I had to take it off, reapply it, I got maybe one bubble underneath it, which is right there. And that's supposed to come off after a while. For it to be a dry installation, using the squeegee, as you squeegee it up, the material is kind of rubbery, but not so rubbery like a best skin ever or a Bodyguard or Invisible Shield. It's not that type of tacky. It's a smoother type tacky. And the corners itself went on pretty good. The corners are kind of cut. Let me see if I can take an autofocus for you guys. There it is. And the corners are cut in 3 pieces. So they tack down pretty easy around the sides, bottom. I was off a little bit on my installation, but if you guys get it right, it'll apply perfect. This comes up all the way along the bezel. It comes up all the way to the top, all the way around the corners. You see if I can get the focus in there. It's not focusing. But yeah, it comes up, as you guys can see. It wraps around the corners and comes all the way up to the bezel as long as you apply it correctly. Now, camera holes and everything line up perfect. Sides, speaker holes line up perfect. The front skin as well is also something I was impressed by. The front skin itself, the original Wrapsol, I didn't use the front skin because it was kind of tacky, rubbery, and when you're using it to scroll up and down the iPhone, I mean, if you're using one finger. It seems kind of grippy. It seems to catch in places. This one seems more like an original, like a regular screen protector. I took the other one off, but it seems like a regular static cling screen guard, where it doesn't really grip and very easy to go on dry. I can safely say, after applying and holding and using it, that I can replace a case like this. If you guys walk around with cases like this, these flimsy, this is a Switch Easy nude case. I feel like I get more protection from this than I do from this, because this, upon applying it, doesn't really cover the full bezel. This covers your complete bezel, gives you a nice grip. It's not as slick as like a glossy case, and gives you the true look of the iPhone. It gives you the original look of the iPhone, the Apple logo. You don't got to be hustling with cases or hassling with cases, and it just works. It just feels great. It's not a mess like the Invisible Shields or the Best Skins Ever, or even the Bodyguards. Actually, the Best Skin Ever isn't too hard to apply because they have that two-piece back, but Bodyguards and Invisible Shields are really a pain. I never really tried them out after maybe messing up the first couple installations. With this, went on pretty easy, aside from the fact that I messed up and tried to apply it wet the first time, and once I took it back off, let it dry up, it went on just perfect. You guys can see, looks like I have nothing on the phone itself, but it does have that drop protection. It is good. I feel confident saying that if I drop this from, like they advertise, 5 or 6 feet, that it will survive. It will survive, and it won't get any dents. And they have some videos up. If you look them up, I think at CES or Macworld, they had someone demoing them, throwing it on the floor back and forth, showing that it wouldn't get scratched or dented from pretty high falls. So I'm confident saying that it will work, guys. Please check them out. They have great product. Wrapsol.com. I'll put the link in the video. And I believe it sells for $29.99. $24.99 or $29.99, but they always have a coupon going around called Chatter, and I'll put that here in the video as well. It varies. That coupon varies. You gotta follow them on Twitter, Wrapsol on Twitter, and they usually update you as far as how much percentage that coupon is giving off. It ranges anywhere between 10 to 20%, and when I checked the other day, it was like 20%. It may be a little less now, but definitely check them out. Definitely worth the price. I paid, what, $20 for this case. So if you get with a coupon, you get this for $22, $23. I think this is a better deal, especially so you get a better protective screen guard than a regular static cling you get with Switch Easy. So please check them out, guys. Wrapsol.com. DennyAR10 here. I want to thank them again, the people over at Wrapsol, for sending this out to me. Great product. I'm going to try to be picking up that new iPad Wrapsol that they have. It looks excellent. Please stay tuned, guys. DennyAR10 signing out.